Welcome back. Politics is top of mind for a lot of us. It seems like every time you turn around, there is something big happening on the horizon. Well, how do we make sense of all of it? Well, here to help us sort through some of the big political issues is Matt Lease. He's a political science professor at John A. Logan College. Welcome to the show, Professor Lease.
Glad to be here.
Well, we like having you, and thanks for lending us your expertise for the day, especially about politics. Let's get into the muck a little bit, as they would say. Let's just start talking about some of the big things that 2026 might hold politically.
Well, the big thing is the midterm elections.
Biggie.
Because we've got every single House seat, 435, 1/3 of the Senate, all up for grabs. So that's the big focus.
Okay.
There's also we just came off our longest government shutdown in American history.
That's
It went
right.
on for 6 weeks. We have a fiscal cliff approaching on January 30th. So those are the most significant issues on the horizon.
That's associated with the stopgap,
Yes.
correct? Okay,
Yes.
and just make sure that I'm on the same page.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go back to the midterm elections. I know that that's pretty important. How do these elections typically tilt, historically speaking?
So historically not good for the president, the incumbent president's party. Since World War II, there's been a total of 20 of those elections. The incumbent president and his party have lost seats in 18 of those elections.
No kidding.
So that's not favorable, and that's significant because if you look at the most significant legislative accomplishments of Roosevelt with the New Deal,
Right.
and Lyndon Johnson with the Great Society, those were all accomplished before midterm elections, and there's a reason for that. Even in
Okay.
Trump's first administration, he got his tax cuts through that first period. So yeah, these elections are significant on a number of levels.
Well, I mean, that makes a lot of sense too, because you've got a lot of partisan voting happening there.
Absolutely.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Well, Republicans, they got control of the three branches. How fragile is that control?
Well, right now they have a House majority of 5, which is historically, I went back and looked at this.
Yeah.
It was 1847, the last time it was this narrow.
Wow.
That was the presidency of Zachary Taylor. So that's been a while.
I'd say.
So, and historically, what was happened is incumbent presidents lose about an average of 26. So that majority is quite vulnerable.
I would say so. That would significantly swing things. Well, taking a look here in Illinois, how are things unfolding for our election season?
So mark March 17th on your calendars.
Right.
Got St. Patty's
Big day.
Day.
Get that voting
and,
sticker.
And Election Day simultaneously. We have an open seat for U.S. Senate. Dick Durbin, after 30 years, is
That's
vacating
right.
that seat because Illinois is a deeply blue state. We've already got 14 Democrats vying for that seat. We've got Raja Krishnamurthy, who's
That's right.
spent
Yeah,
a
Raja.
lot of money. He's averaging about $750,000 per week spending against
Wow.
Juliana Stratton. Both are from the Chicago area, so I anticipate some of that spending will come down here to Southern Illinois. It's so tightly contested, downstate may swing that election. On top of that, we've got Governor Pritzker running for a third term. That hasn't
That's right.
happened since 1982. And he's trying to set the stage not only to win this election, but potentially set the stage for a presidential run himself in 2028.
Right, that's the rumor, right? And
Yes.
it's 3 terms in Illinois, but 3 terms is it, correct?
No,
no.
we do not have a 22nd Amendment in Illinois.
Learning something new today.
So yeah, Big Jim actually served 4 terms.
Okay, well, there you go. Jim Edgar, you got me. Okay. Well, Matt, is there anything else as we kind of exit that you'd like our audience to know ahead of this pretty heavy political season?
I'd say, if we had to select one issue to really watch the economy.
Economy.
James Carville had that famous sign that he hung in the Little Rock headquarters. It's the economy, stupid. If you look at incumbent presidents and their party, they kind of rise and fall based upon how the economy is doing. Kamala Harris was saddled with Joe Biden's record, had a 36% approval rating on the economy. I looked at Donald Trump's approval rating with the economy. Right now, it's 41%, which is not good. So I'd say really watch the economy, watch that number specifically, and that will tell us a lot about what's going to happen in November.
All right. Matt Lease, thank you for coming on the show today. We always appreciate it. And anytime that we can get your political expertise on here, you know that we're going to take it. And thanks for teaching me something about elections today and
Sure.
Illinois governor.
Absolutely.
We'll be sure to have you back. Thank you so much.
I enjoy it. Thank you.
Well, now we do need to check on our forecast. Let's go ahead and get a full look at that with meteorologist Jonathan Weaver.